Hello, everybody. So I probably should say it again. Happy New Year, probably a second or third, fourth or fifth time. I wanted to do a video while I'm having a nice little glass of wine, really about 2021, or at least a lot of times people in the new year make resolutions. I call it for myself, it's like, what are my musical goals that I want to accomplish this year? A couple of things, and the first thing being is more about education and learning the instrument. And that's really first and foremost. So if you think about it, this channel has been dedicated primarily to trying a lot of different guitars at various music stores, and you really don't get better just by playing different instruments. You get better by actually studying the instrument, learning something that you do not know. So that's really primary. That's my primary focus this year, is to improve on the instrument. Not only in guitar, in my case, I'm learning the cello, and a couple of things I want to work on. First and foremost is sight reading. Sight reading is very, very challenging on the guitar. Obviously, the nature of the instrument itself poses a lot of challenges. So it's not like certain instruments where, like, if you see an E flat, it's only one way to play an E flat. There's just so many different regions of the guitar. When I try to tell people, if they say, "Well, how complicated it is?" It's like, when you're reading on the guitar, to me, it's like, if you're playing a six-string guitar, it's like, think about six cellos. Think about six pianos layered on top of each other. So it's very, very challenging. So I want to make sure that I work on my timing, rhythmic feels, and things of that nature. So that's number one. The second thing I want to do is improve my repertoire. And then the third thing I want to do is really work with some teachers on both the cello and guitar, and learning areas and things that I'm not very good at. Okay, so I want to study a little bit more classical guitar for starters. Really working on my right hand technique, because I love classical guitar, but not so much for just the repertoire, but just to be able to learn the technique so I can leverage it in jazz playing. So obviously technique is very important to me. I want to maintain pick technique and work on that stuff, but the primary thing is, what's the best way to convey the messages in the different tunes that I play. So you got three things: sight reading, repertoire, and technique. Primarily for the cello, which is really helping me a lot, is really about intonation and really leveraging some of the stuff I'm learning through my cello practice and studying with folks. um, Going slowly, listening to the notes, and feeling the music, and not just being robotic about what I'm playing and just relying on muscle memory. Muscle memory is key and it's important, but the thing I want to get at is, the level I want to get at is not just relying on muscle memory, but kind of using my intuition, kind of using my improvisational skills, and then bettering myself on the instrument. So it's a lot of different things, but again, the point is, this is a channel dedicated to obviously trying guitars. I love it, so I do have GAS, guitar acquisition syndrome. But at the end of the day, I want to make sure that I really learn the instrument and improve on the cello as well. So, lastly, when I say all this stuff, is like, I'm not going to learn all this stuff on my own. I teach the instrument, but at the same time, I want to work with people who can help me. So I think that life is a constant journey of learning. I learn from watching everybody from Bill Frisell, but I will be studying with some teachers. I'll be studying with a dedicated cello teacher, a classical guitar teacher, and I'll possibly pick up a jazz teacher as well. And the instruments are always your best teachers, no matter what they say, and your ears are always your best teachers. But just because you teach the instrument doesn't mean that it's not a constant journey to learn some more. So that's really my plan for the year as far as like the musical journey. So again, sorry for the long message. This is guitar acquisition syndrome, but at the same time, it's all about education and improving on the instrument this year. Okay, take care. Bye now.